Have you ever paused for a moment in your day, looked down at your legs, and wondered, why do they feel so weak? Why is it that despite eating well, exercising regularly, and following every piece of health advice out there, your legs seem to betray you? Why do simple activities, climbing stairs, standing up from a chair, or even walking short distances, feel like monumental challenges? You may have chalked it up to just getting older. But what if I told you that this weakening isn't simply a natural and unavoidable part of aging? What if there's something far more subtle at work? Something that stealthily erodes your strength and mobility, day after day, without you realizing it? This is where most people get taken aback. The very habits you believe are helping you maintain your health may be quietly harming your legs. You've been told your whole life that fruits are the epitome of healthy eating, packed with vitamins, antioxidants, and goodness. But as our bodies age, they don't respond to these foods the same way. Some fruits, those you might eat every single week without question, can actually contribute to joint pain, inflammation, swelling, and muscle weakness. Yes, the fruits that are often marketed as nature's candy might be slowly sabotaging your leg strength, balance, and overall mobility. Let me share a story with you. Meet Sarah. Sarah is a 68-year-old grandmother who loves tending to her garden and taking walks around the neighborhood. She's always been health conscious, making sure to include fresh fruit in her breakfast daily. Pineapple chunks, ripe bananas, juicy grapes. Her bowl is colorful and vibrant. But over the past year, Sarah noticed something troubling. Her knees started to ache after just a few minutes on her feet. Walking uphill became exhausting. She felt a heaviness in her calves that never quite lifted, no matter how much rest she took. Her mornings were filled with stiffness, and by evening her ankles throbbed softly but persistently. Despite her active lifestyle, her legs were betraying her, and she couldn't understand why. Sarah's experience is far from unique. Across the world, millions of seniors like her are facing similar symptoms: pain, swelling, tightness, without knowing the silent cause. That cause often lies in the very food they consume daily. So what is really happening inside the body as we age? Why do some fruits that are perfectly healthy for younger people become problematic for seniors? First, let's understand that aging slows down our metabolism and weakens circulation. The delicate blood vessels that supply oxygen and nutrients to our legs grow more fragile and less efficient. As a result, tissues become more sensitive to certain natural compounds found in fruits like sugars, acids, and other chemicals that can inflame joints, impair blood flow, and weaken muscles. It's like a slow leak in a tire. You might not notice it at first, but over time, the pressure drops, and the tire no longer supports the weight it once did. Similarly, these subtle effects accumulate quietly, until one day, standing or walking feels like a struggle. Today, I'm going to reveal the 7 fruits seniors over 60 should limit or avoid to protect their leg health. These fruits may seem harmless, even beneficial, but they might be fueling the inflammation and pain that make everyday movement harder. And if you've been experiencing leg discomfort, swelling, or weakness, this could be the wake-up call you need. Before we dive in, if you care about maintaining your strength and independence, make sure to subscribe and turn on notifications. I share insights here that you won't find in most health advice. And if you find this video resonates with you, please type 1 in the comments as you watch, or 0 if it doesn't. Your voice matters more than you think. Now, let's start with the first fruit, the sweet, tropical pineapple. Pineapple, beloved for its juicy sweetness and the enzyme bromelain, which many believe fights inflammation. But here's the twist. For seniors, pineapple can be a double-edged sword. The sugars in pineapple, although natural, enter the bloodstream rapidly. As we age, our blood vessels become more delicate and less tolerant of sudden sugar spikes. This causes tiny veins that feed blood to the legs and muscles to become damaged over time. Less oxygen reaches your muscles, which leads to fatigue, swelling, and that nagging heaviness you might feel after a short walk. To paint a clearer picture, think of your leg muscles as a garden that needs fresh water and nutrients. When the irrigation system, your blood vessels, is clogged or damaged, the plants, your muscles, don't get enough nourishment, and they start to wilt. Pineapple's sugar spike can cause this clogging in seniors' delicate vessels. Moreover, the acidic nature of pineapple can irritate joints already burdened by arthritis or inflammation, intensifying pain in knees, hips, and ankles. Imagine stoking an already burning fire. That's what the acid does inside your joints. There's more. Bromelain, the enzyme that supposedly helps, can interfere with medications like blood thinners. It can make them either too strong or ineffective, leading to dangerous consequences. But the scariest part? There are no obvious symptoms early on, no immediate pain or warning signs. It's a slow, creeping damage that manifests suddenly when you find yourself unable to move as freely as before. So, should you stop eating pineapple altogether? Not necessarily. But if you're over 60 and dealing with leg pain, stiffness, or swelling, it's wise to limit your intake and observe how your body reacts. Bananas, often celebrated for their high potassium content, which supports muscles and energy. But for seniors, bananas can be misleadingly problematic. Bananas contain fast-digesting carbohydrates and sugars, which cause rapid blood sugar spikes. Over time, this forces the body into insulin resistance, weakening circulation and increasing inflammation. The result? Heavy, painful legs, stiff calves, and swelling that worsen with repeated exposure. Additionally, bananas promote fluid retention, especially in people with heart conditions, leading to swollen ankles and stiff joints, symptoms all too familiar to many seniors. Imagine Jim, a 72-year-old retiree who starts every day with a banana smoothie. Gradually, his calves feel tight and heavy, and his feet swell after his morning walks. Only after reducing bananas did he notice the discomfort fading. Grapes, tiny, juicy, and antioxidant-rich, they seem harmless. But grapes contain fructose, a sugar metabolized by the liver into fat and uric acid. Excess uric acid builds up in joints, causing inflammation, burning pain, and swelling. Classic gout symptoms. Have you ever woken up with stabbing pain in your big toe or stiff calves? Grapes could be a hidden culprit, small and easy to snack. Grapes are often overconsumed, rapidly increasing sugar and uric acid levels, which worsen joint pain and reduce mobility. Watermelon, refreshing, hydrating, and low in calories, it seems perfect for seniors. But its glycemic index is surprisingly high, causing blood sugar to spike quickly. This triggers insulin release, which becomes less effective with age, causing inflammation especially in legs with poor circulation. After eating watermelon, you might notice swollen ankles, leg soreness, and difficulty climbing stairs. Though it feels like water going in, inside your legs it acts like a sugar bomb, eroding strength and mobility silently. Oranges, packed with vitamin C and loved for breakfast juices. Oranges contain citric acid that can irritate joints and raise blood sugar. For seniors with arthritis or inflammation, this means more joint pain, swelling, and stiffness, especially in knees, hips, and ankles. Picking up where we left off, let's continue unraveling the hidden dangers in fruits that could be quietly undermining your leg strength and mobility. Fruits you might be eating every day, believing you're doing good for your body. The next fruit on our list might surprise you because it seems like the safer choice: green apples. Crisp, clean, and less sweet than their red counterparts. Green apples are often regarded as a healthier snack option, especially by seniors seeking to control sugar intake. But appearances can be deceiving. Green apples contain malic acid, which gives them their signature tartness and natural sugars hidden beneath their shiny skin. While malic acid can benefit younger individuals by aiding energy production in cells, for seniors with more sensitive digestion and fragile joints, this acid can irritate the tissues, especially in the hips, knees, and feet. Imagine your joints as a delicate machine that over time has developed small cracks and rust. Malic acid acts like a tiny spark in that machine, usually harmless to a new engine, but enough to cause jolts and discomfort in an aging one. Some older adults report sharp hip pain or a burning sensation in their feet after eating green apples. Others experience stiffness that starts in the morning and worsens throughout the day, making simple movements difficult. The natural sugar in green apples, though less than in sweeter fruits, can cause blood sugar swings in those with slower metabolisms. This fluctuating blood sugar contributes to muscle weakness, cramps at night, and fatigue when climbing stairs. What's more concerning is how frequently green apples are eaten raw, as snacks, desserts, or even late-night cravings, creating a continual strain on the body's systems. Now, let's shift to a fruit that is almost synonymous with summer and tropical delight: the mango. Mangoes are rich, juicy, and irresistibly sweet, almost like nature's candy. For younger, active people, mangoes offer a quick energy boost and a rich source of vitamins. However, for seniors, mangoes pose a different challenge: a massive sugar surge that their bodies struggle to manage. When you eat a mango after 60, your insulin response becomes erratic. The sugar rush causes your blood sugar to spike rapidly and then crash, triggering internal inflammation deep within your joints. This is especially harmful in the soft tissues around your knees, hips, and ankles, leading to burning sensations, persistent tingling, and swelling that limits your ability to walk freely. Think of this as a hidden storm brewing inside your body every time you indulge. Though the fruit feels light and refreshing, the damage is significant and cumulative. Seniors often underestimate mango's impact because it doesn't feel heavy or filling, so they eat larger portions, unknowingly worsening inflammation and joint pain. By now, you might be wondering, if these popular fruits cause so much trouble, what should seniors be eating to protect their leg health, maintain strength, and reduce pain? The good news is that while certain fruits cause inflammation and weakness, others offer powerful healing benefits. It's about making smarter choices, understanding your body's needs, and adapting your diet accordingly. Let's explore some fruits that promote circulation, reduce swelling, and support strong, healthy legs. Berries are the first shining example. Blueberries, raspberries, blackberries, and others. These tiny fruits are bursting with antioxidants and anti-inflammatory compounds that actively improve blood flow and combat joint pain. Unlike the sugar-heavy fruits we discussed earlier, berries have a low glycemic index and help regulate blood sugar, making them ideal for seniors. Picture them as little warriors fighting inflammation in your blood vessels, keeping circulation smooth and oxygen flowing to your muscles. A handful of berries daily can ease swelling, reduce stiffness, and boost flexibility. Next, consider cherries, which are more than just a sweet treat. Cherries help lower uric acid levels, reducing gout, flare-ups, and joint discomfort. Even a small serving can soothe burning sensations and aching joints, especially in the knees and toes. Let's not forget the creamy, rich avocado, a fruit that doesn't get enough credit. Loaded with healthy fats, avocado cushions your joints and reduces internal inflammation, creating a natural protective barrier. Its fats also help regulate insulin, preventing the blood sugar spikes that aggravate leg pain. For those looking for something easy to digest, soft tropical fruits like papaya offer enzymes that support digestion and inflammation control, making them gentle on aging stomachs and joints alike. And pears, often overlooked, provide just the right amount of sweetness without overwhelming your system, especially when paired with protein or fiber, giving you sustained energy without taxing your legs. It's crucial to remember that eating fruit isn't inherently bad. It's about choosing the right fruits for your age and condition. When you start making these conscious choices, you'll notice a profound difference. Clearer mornings, smoother movements, less pain, and more confidence in your steps. But here's the twist. Diet alone isn't enough. To truly regain your leg strength and independence, you need to combine smart eating with specific habits and exercises. And that's exactly what I'll cover next. Before we move on, take a moment to reflect on your own habits. Are you consuming any of the fruits that might be quietly damaging your legs? If so, what small change can you commit to today? Let me know in the comments below. And if this message resonates, don't forget to like the video and subscribe for more eye-opening health insights designed especially for seniors. Your journey to stronger legs and a healthier life starts now. Asterisk. Now that you're aware of which fruits to avoid and which ones to embrace, let's explore how these choices impact your body on a cellular level and why the effects can be felt surprisingly fast. Sometimes within hours. Our bodies are miraculous machines, yet as we age, their efficiency gradually diminishes. One key player in this process is inflammation, often called the silent killer, because it operates quietly but relentlessly inside us, damaging joints, muscles, and blood vessels. Imagine inflammation as a slow-burning fire inside your leg muscles and joints. Each harmful fruit you consume is like adding a handful of dry leaves to this fire. The flame might not explode immediately, but it grows stronger day by day, making every movement painful and every step a challenge. Scientific studies show that spikes in blood sugar and acid levels trigger immune responses that cause swelling and stiffness. For seniors, these responses are magnified because their metabolism and circulation are less resilient. This is why some seniors wake up with stiff knees, swollen ankles, or aching calves just hours after eating certain fruits. The inflammation flares up quickly, robbing them of mobility. Consider Mary, a 67-year-old retired teacher who loved her daily banana smoothie. She believed it gave her energy and kept her muscles from cramping. However, over months she noticed her legs felt heavier, and climbing stairs became exhausting. Mary didn't connect these changes to her diet until she learned about the hidden sugars and acids in bananas that aggravate circulation and joint inflammation. Mary made a conscious decision to replace her banana smoothie with a berry blend rich in antioxidants and low in sugar. Within a week, she felt her legs regain some lightness. Her morning stiffness eased, and walking became less painful. Stories like Mary's aren't rare. Many seniors experience this slow decline, unaware that their beloved fruits could be part of the problem. But the good news is that reversing this trend is possible. With knowledge and mindful choices. Another practical example comes from George, a 72-year-old avid gardener. He always enjoyed watermelon on hot summer days. Yet after a few months, he started to feel persistent swelling in his ankles and a dull ache in his calves. His doctor explained that the rapid blood sugar spikes from watermelon were fueling inflammation and fluid retention. George began moderating his watermelon intake and adding anti-inflammatory fruits like cherries and avocados to his diet. Combined with gentle leg stretches and daily walks, he noticed a significant reduction in swelling and discomfort within 2 weeks. This rapid improvement shows how sensitive the body is to dietary choices, especially in seniors. The right fruits don't just nourish you. They actively support circulation, ease joint pain, and enhance muscle strength. But how exactly do these beneficial fruits work so fast? Why does switching from one fruit to another sometimes produce noticeable effects in less than 12 hours? It's because antioxidants and anti-inflammatory compounds in fruits like berries and cherries act directly on the blood vessels and muscle tissues. They neutralize harmful molecules called free radicals that cause cellular damage and trigger inflammation. Think of antioxidants as firefighters rushing to extinguish the inflammation fire. The faster they work, the quicker you feel relief in your legs and joints. Moreover, these fruits improve nitric oxide production in your blood vessels, which relaxes and widens them, boosting circulation. Better blood flow means more oxygen and nutrients reaching your muscles, allowing them to recover and stay strong. Unfortunately, many seniors make common mistakes that limit these benefits. One is overcooking or juicing fruits, which can destroy essential vitamins and fibers. Another is eating fruits late at night, when blood sugar regulation is slower, leading to greater inflammation. To get the best results, eat fresh or lightly cooked fruits earlier in the day, paired with proteins or healthy fats to slow sugar absorption. Also, keep portion sizes moderate. Even healthy fruits can overwhelm your system if consumed excessively. So far, you've learned that leg strength and mobility in seniors depend greatly on which fruits they consume. But food is just part of the equation. The next key to maintaining strong legs is movement. Specific exercises designed to support circulation, strengthen muscles, and keep joints flexible. Imagine your muscles and joints as gears in a clock. Without regular movement, the gears stiffen, grinding against each other and causing pain. But with the right exercises, you keep the gears oiled and functioning smoothly. Simple activities like walking, leg lifts, and gentle stretching can stimulate blood flow and reinforce muscle fibers that support your knees, hips, and ankles. Look at Ellen, a 70-year-old who struggled with knee stiffness. After incorporating low-impact exercises like seated leg extensions and ankle circles into her daily routine, along with switching to anti-inflammatory fruits, she regained the ability to walk her dog without pain. The synergy between diet and exercise is powerful. Together, they help reverse years of damage and restore independence. Before I wrap up this part, here's a gentle reminder. Small, consistent changes are more effective than drastic shifts. If you're overwhelmed by the list of fruits and exercises, start with one new fruit each week and add a simple leg stretch daily. Track how you feel and adjust accordingly. Your body remembers kindness and rewards patience. Now, as we approach the final part of this journey, remember to pause, breathe, and envision yourself moving freely again, climbing stairs without hesitation, walking long distances with ease, waking up without stiffness. Your path to strong, healthy legs is within reach. If you're finding this information valuable, please hit like and subscribe for more guidance tailored just for you. And if you've tried changing your fruit intake or started gentle leg exercises, share your experience in the comments. Your story could inspire others. So now, take a deep breath and picture this. You wake up tomorrow and swing your legs out of bed without that dreaded stiffness that once made every morning feel like a chore. You step into the kitchen, prepare your healthy breakfast, and feel a subtle but powerful difference. Your knees don't creak, your ankles don't swell, and there's a lightness in your calves that reminds you of years long past. This is not a miracle. This is not hype. This is your body responding, finally, to the care it always deserved, but rarely received in the right way. Because the truth is, our legs carry the weight of our entire lives. Every step we've taken, every mile we've walked for our families, our work, our memories, they've held us up even when we neglected them. Now it's your chance to repay them. But here's the twist. Many people will hear this and nod, but do nothing. They'll go back to the same fruits, the same habits, the same stiff steps. They'll keep believing that it's just age, that nothing can be done, that decline is inevitable. But you are not like them, are you? You stayed until the end of this journey, absorbing every detail, every story. Mary's decision to swap bananas for berries, George's watermelon moderation, Ellen's gentle stretches that brought her knees back to life. These aren't just tailies. They are glimpses of what's possible for you. And what's possible is so much bigger than you might believe right now. Imagine your next walk outside. Instead of worrying about sudden aches, you move steadily, each step planted firmly, your knees bending and straightening with ease. You catch yourself standing up from a chair with no struggle. You glance at a flight of stairs and think, "I've got this." Your loved ones notice too. They see the way you walk more confidently, the way you stand taller, the way your energy returns. And deep down, they feel reassured because they see your strength as a sign of your continued independence. Your refusal to let age dictate your limits. This is what strong, pain-free legs mean. Not just freedom of movement, but freedom to live fully, to keep gardening, traveling, dancing, playing with your grandchildren, walking hand in hand with a person you love. And if a few mindful changes to your fruit bowl, a bit of daily movement, and a little patience can unlock all this, why not start today? Why wait for the pain to get worse, the stiffness to take root, the fear of falling to grow larger than your dreams? Remember, your body is always listening. Each bite you take, each stretch you make, each step you dare to push a little further. These are all messages you send to your muscles, your joints, your circulation, saying, "I care for you." One choose strength. I choose life. So here's my final challenge for you. Tonight, when you're about to grab that usual fruit, pause. Ask yourself, is this helping my legs carry me tomorrow? And if the answer is no, swap it out. Reach for the berries, the cherries, the avocado, those tiny allies that fight inflammation and nurture your veins and joints. Add one new leg-friendly stretch to your daily routine. Just one. Do it while brushing your teeth, waiting for your coffee, or watching your favorite show. You'll be amazed at how quickly these small choices add up. If you've made it this far, I want you to write this promise to yourself. My legs carry my life, and I will carry them with care. Type it in the comments if you feel bold. Let's see how many of us are ready to choose. Freedom together. And if you want to keep getting these eye-opening truths that nobody else talks about, the kind of practical health advice that could change not just your legs, but your whole future, hit that subscribe button, turn on notifications, and join this community. We're in this together. Your legs have walked you through every chapter so far. Now, they deserve to carry you into your next one, strong, steady, and free. Take that first step. Stay strong, stay curious, and stay moving.